Hello LoopTubers, and today we're going to look at a new release for the Amstrad CPC by bgonev. The link to his itch.io page will be in the YouTube links below. As always, please support the developer and make a donation because every little helps. I've downloaded the Tetris disk and I'm running it on Java CPC, which many of you know is one of my favourite emulators for the Amstrad CPC. Obviously not the same as real hardware, but it's as close as you're going to get. We're going to run Tetris. So we have a loading screen. Choice of colour for the black tiles is, for me, difficult to see on a blue background. Maybe different for some of you, but I definitely struggle with this. So we've just got the instructions, press fire. I'm going to assume that's the space bar. And then we're presented with some options. We can play with the keyboard, joystick, or we can redefine the keys. And I'm going to go with a default, so QA, OP, and space. So let's start the game. So 1. So the scrolling of the pieces is quite smooth from what you can see here. I'd have liked to have seen the lines, the vertical lines, to give me an idea of where I'm placing my pieces, but it's not a showstopper at all. Some of the pieces are nicely coloured, but the black pieces are very hard to see against the blue background. Maybe it's a sign of my age, or maybe others don't see this as an issue. But yeah, the scrolling is smooth, the tune is very similar to the original Tetris tune, which I believe is from the 19th century Russian folk song Beniki. No idea how to pronounce it, but it was written by Russian poet Nikolai Nekrasov in 1861. For those of you that weren't aware, the song does speed up and slow down in places, which doesn't, I'm not sure if that was intentional. But it doesn't represent the state of the board. So some games, music speeds up the more pieces there are and the closer to the top that you become, to add a sense of urgency. That's definitely not there. Also missing is a score, which is unusual. We've got the number of lines, we've got the level that we're on. It seems to suggest that there is at least 100,000 levels. I'd be pretty impressed if anybody gets as far as that within the game. Simple game over message when you fail, and then you're back to the menu and you start all over again. Nice touch from the developer. He's dedicated the game to his daughter Maria. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I think that's rather sweet, really. Should have more dedications in the retro scene. And that summarizes my very quick review of the new Tetris release. So download it, support the developer, and let me know what you think in the comments.